Right, day 10. I feel like I'm getting more questions than answers so far. Um, Now, again, should I wonder whether I should leave the outer room for now and just see how that goes. So, Blessing of the High Roller. I've got that. Is that usually there? Can't remember. Right, I wonder whether I'll leave that one just for now. I think these are all the same, aren't they? Yeah, nothing different here. Okay, right, let's get on and see what we can do. Right, so don't really want to block myself in yet, so let's go with a corridor here. I think because the corridor is always unlocked, this almost makes more sense to use the other side of the house, but where there's more chance of locked doors. Right, so we could put a closet in the corner and then backtrack, or guest bedroom and get a whole load of steps actually and take this, because I think once you've got a room in this thing, there's a sort of selection of rooms that are available to be done. So once if this is in here, it will come up later on. So actually maybe having a dead end one here is a good idea. Do I want 10 steps or 2 items? I'm going to go 2 items actually. Let's just pick up some stuff. Right, so we've got a redraw die and we've got a gem. Right, okay, so now we need to just backtrack here and head this way, I think, now. What should I do? No, maybe I'll go this side. Let's do this side. Right, so all of these do sort of head off. Maybe having a key would be useful, so let's do that. Right, 1 key. Anything else different? No. Right, so I probably want something like the den here then, don't I, to give me options. Yeah, that's definitely the best thing here. And gets me another gem as well. Right, I don't think there's anything else in here. It really does feel like there must be some significance to these chess pieces. Should I make a note as to maybe, because there was a chess piece in there and there's one in here. I just wonder whether I should be making a note as to what they are. Maybe next time round. Right, okay, so security would seem to be the best fit here, wouldn't it? It does use a gem, but that's okay. Let's pop that here. Right, is there anything different? These all look the same as normal. As are these. Yes, blue is true, red are not true. Right, let's just check the terminal here. So the inventory shouldn't be anything yet. Got everything there is there. Keycard system. Let's just again change the offline mode to unlocked. Now I've left a keycard with the concierge, was it? Right, and I still have no idea what the login is. Gonna have to work that out at some point because I feel like I really could do with getting into that computer. There's a little there's a note here. These notes, terminal password. Just, I mean, it really looks like it begins with an S, but I tried Sinclair and it wasn't that. I'm not quite sure what else it could be, so yeah. Right, so this will give me more red rooms. Experimental house features, or a walk-in closet that gives me a lot of items. Should I pop that here for now? Ah, now this is the thing. Yes, first time I enter each bedroom I gain steps. That's kind of useful. Okay, plus 10 steps, that's nice. Another key and a gem. That's one of the family, isn't it? I can't remember. I should probably be noting these down. Right, anything else? I think that was everything, wasn't it? One thing there. Gem, key. Well, I can easily check here actually, can't I? Let's just make sure. Inventory. Yeah, no items, figures. Oh yes, it was the cake was the other thing, wasn't it? Right, okay, so I could go out this way, or maybe I'll head out the other side of the den for now. Right, so none of these quite fit that well. I could just slap the pantry in here to get some coins. It does only leave me with one door from security, but I do have a redraw thing, so maybe we'll do that. So we've got all the coins and we've got some more steps. Don't think there'll be anything else in here. No, okay, right. So if I do get a bad draw from this door, I can always redraw things. Right, West Wing Hall, that would be a good fit because it gives me 2 doors out of here. So yeah, let's pop that here. There's not usually anything in here. No, okay, next door. Right. So I could put the spare room here. Yeah, let's do that. Shouldn't be anything here. And then maybe we do the parlour at this point and get what's in the boxes. Okay, small coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, I get an extra 1. Okay, nice. Right, so what do we got today? The statement on the white box is true. Statements with the word white are always true. So that's true, that the gems are in the white box. So that must be... Okay, so one of them's got to be false, right? Okay, one of them is true, at least one is true, and at least one is false. So if that one is true, then this one must be true, which means that one's true, which can't, that can't work, can it? If this one was false, so the statement on the white box is true, that's not right. Statements with the word white are always true. Okay, this one's right. This one's slightly confusing me. Right, so the gems are in the white box. Statements with the word white are always true. So if this was true, then that would have to be true, and that would have to be true, which that can't be right, can it? They can't all be true. So that must be false. So statements with the word white are always true. That doesn't mean that one of these can't be true. So if that one is false, that means this one must be false, which means this one must be true, which means the gems are in here. I think that's right. Yes, got it. Yeah, that was a slightly trickier one than sometimes. Okay, right, well, let's head out this door then. Okay, so we could stick a bedroom here. That might be a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. Gets me a whole load of extra steps. Right, we got an extra gem in here. Nothing else, no. Okay. Right, got a couple of keys, so that's okay. Right. Hallway would probably be quite good here, wouldn't it? It means I can get into this area, which I don't want to leave. So yeah, hallway I think also gets me a key back. So I think let's try this one. Right, so we could have chapel, storeroom or boudoir. Tempted to do this one just because the other two do leave blocked doors. So let's do this and then hope we can come around this side. Got a reasonable number of items. Yeah, that thing must always have been there, and I just did not notice it until just recently. Right, was there anything else? One key, one gem, one coin. Yeah, I've got all of those. Okay. Right, dining room. That's a good fit for this, isn't it? Yeah. So let's have a dining room here. Don't think there's usually anything here until whatever it is, after rank 8 has been reached. There will be a meal here. Yeah, I feel like maybe one of these times when I come through here I should make a note of these chess pieces. Okay, I'm not sure I've seen out this side of the house very much. You can get round the other side, but I haven't been round this side. There's a gate down there that you can't get through. There's a boat of all things. Okay. Right. Okay, so I could put the drawing room here. It does block a door, but it would still give me access further. I don't want to do the redraw quite yet. It might be useful further up. So let's do this, even though it does give me one blocked door. That's about drawing. Okay, right, so, and here. So, what have we got? Okay, they're all much the same. I could just pop the chapel here for now. Or is it worth sticking the gymnasium? I'm unlikely to be coming back through here, so it's not going to be in somewhere where I keep coming through and therefore losing steps. So maybe we put that here. Right, and then in here, right, maybe this is the place for a guest bedroom then, isn't it? Gets a whole load of steps back. I think that makes sense. Because I get that and the 5 extra because of the mask. And another gem. Nice. That's the thing about the billiard room puzzle. Yeah. Okay, right. So I'm good on steps. So I should probably head out this side. I've still got this door over here, but we'll head straight out the other side of the dining room for now. Right, chapel is a good fit. Yeah, let's pop the chapel here. I do lose coins by coming in here, so I'm going to want to try and avoid coming through here all the time, although well, that's quite handy. 3 extra ones anyway. Doubt there's anything else. No. Right, okay, so carry on or head back across? Maybe head across for now. Right, utility closet. Secret passage actually could be handy at this point and would lead through to here. Although I feel like I'm not want to use the dead end rooms. I don't want to get stuck up here, so maybe we pop this here. Turn that on. Keycard entry system. I don't have a keycard yet, so if I turn it off, does that mean any doors are automatically open? Right, now we're going to go this way. Okay. Code check. That's where I left the key card. I don't really want to have to come back through this room though, so I'd rather use one of the others. Maybe we'll stick the library here. Right, yeah, no, I've read that. So now I can request another book. So I've requested this. I've tried that one as well. Pump system user manual. Or drafting strategy architectural digest volume 3. I'm gonna request that. Let's see what we get. Right, so there's probably nothing else here, but I just want to check. It's the book, which, yeah, don't think. And this thing here, just check there's nothing. Right, so that's got my thing about the key card that I've left. I've not really made any contraptions. Stamp collection. Was this something to do with a magnifying glass? I picked up a magnifying glass at some point. Was this on one of those things I looked at with it? I feel like it was. So it's appeared in there. Okay. Don't know if that's at all useful. The only other thing of note on here was there was something. So these are all fairly normal, right? Upgrade discs 1. Red letters 1. What's a red letter? I'm not quite sure what that's referring to now. Okay, well, on this way. I'm starting to run into some more locked doors. Okay, attic uses an awful lot of gems. Luxury items for sale in the showroom. I've not done the showroom, have I? Uses 2 gems, but I'm tempted to just do that. Oh, and I've got an extra, because this is a shop, I've got an extra reroll item. That's quite handy. So, we've got various gems and keys and things. Okay, that's where I can... Those are the things I can shop. Okay, well, let's see how this works. Right, I mean, I don't have any money to afford these. Moon pendant. Okay, if you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you'll start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. That's interesting. Ornate compass. While drafting, you may rotate the first 3 floor plans you draw. You can rotate them. Now that would be useful sometimes. I mean, it needs an awful lot of coins. Okay. Emerald bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem costs of floor plans. And a silver spoon. Whenever you gain steps from eating, you gain twice as many. Right. I mean, these are all interesting. They're also all way beyond what I can afford. Yeah, so yes, that's the compass there, yeah. Okay, well, so what was the cheapest one? Cheapest one was the pendant, where I start with 2 items from my inventory. Well, if I happen to end up with enough coins, maybe we'll come back. Right. Ah, the Chamber of Mirrors. Oh, the vault actually gets me a whole load of... Oh no, that is so tempting. It gets me a whole load of coins. But I could then come back and buy something. However, do I really want to do that yet? I'm gonna leave it just for now. Right. Now I think if I go back to the utility closet, which is not far away, I should hopefully be able to turn the lights back on. That do lose another coin by coming in here, and then I'll lose another one when I come back through again, which is something of a shame. Dark room, flip the lights back on. What happens if I turn the lights off on the gymnasium? I might not go back there, but I'm just going to turn it off. I've been through the gymnasium already, and there's not really anything particularly of note to see. It's just down that way, wasn't it? Yeah. We'll see. Maybe I'll think about heading back that way on my way out, just to see what difference it's made. Right, so is there anything different in here? Pictures all look much the same. Yeah, that's the same note. Ah, lockpick kit. Okay, nice. That might be handy because I don't have a huge number of keys. Okay, everything else I think is the same. Right, so let's do this door. Okay, so none of these are really a very good fit, are they? Shall I redraw these? Let's give them a go. Right. Okay, I'm tempted just to pop this in here as it's a dead end room. Gets me a whole load more steps. Now I have been in here before. I think I've read this, haven't I? Yes, I don't think there's anything different there. Oh, right, bananas. Nice. More steps. So I'm really flush on steps. I'm still at over 50. Checkers set. It feels like there's a lot of stuff here, but none of it is anything I can do anything with. Okay. Right, so now this needs a key card, doesn't it? Which that's interesting. So can I can draw this even though I can't get in there, right? Is that right? Okay, should I stick the archives here? I need to get the key card. I'm going to need to go all the way back round here if I can't get through this door, can't I? The other option is to stick the mail room here. Let's stick the mail room there. Actually, no. Oh, of course, it's... No, I don't know. I thought that looked like that was going to need a key card. Okay, I'm somewhat confused. Right, now I'm trying to remember. Did I don't think I ordered anything last time I came through. I think last time I was here I was picking something up. So this, I think, is the thing I've read. Yes, I did read this, yeah. Denny Ravine. Still not sure what that's referring to. And this, I still haven't worked out how to use this. I need these more detailed instructions because I tried doing this. You press one of these to activate blue. Then it says press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple, but I didn't seem to be able to get that to work. Right, okay, well, right, so I'm going to have to make my way all the way back round now. So back to the library, down to the dining room, and then this way to go back here and try and come up this way. Okay. Fortunately, I do have quite a lot of steps. And dining room. And then it was, yeah, hallway, bedroom, parlour. That's right. Okay, so I could put a billiard room here. The other two are both dead ends, and I don't want to use the redraw quite yet. So let's pop a billiard room here and have a go at solving the puzzle in here. Quick check for items. No. Okay, right, so okay, so let me have a look again. So it could be 10 minus 4, which would be 6 times 3, 18. Yep. Okay. So 18. So this is dividing by 6, isn't it? 18 minus 12 would be 6. Times 2 would be 12. Divided by 6 would be 2. It's possible. I need to work out again what there was something about which way you read these. I'm sort of guessing a little. Let's have a look. Yes, it is that. Okay, that's fine. So now we've got... Okay, these are somewhat more complicated. So if we had 20 minus 13, or yeah, you can't do 20 plus 3. Just trying to think. 20 plus 3 minus 13 would give you 10. Plus... no, times 2 would give you 20. Divided by 4, 5 maybe? Yes, okay. We've got another key. Okay. Oh, this is the silver key. Unlocking a door with a silver key leads to a room with many doors. Right. Okay. Do need to work that out. I'm slightly guessing whenever I do it, which is possibly less than ideal. Okay, so this is where the code check is, but that would block me in. The commissary would be more useful for now. I would like to get the key card, but I can't afford to do it at the moment. So let's do that. That's given me another redraw, which is useful. Is there anything useful? Okay, magnifying glass I could buy, or a shovel. I can actually afford both of those. I don't think I'm going to get enough coins unless I do the vault. I'm not going to get enough coins to buy those expensive items, I think. So should I pick up, maybe I pick up the magnifying glass. I've only had that once. I could afford to pick up the shovel as well, but that would only leave me with 1 coin, which might be a mistake. Ah, right, another one of these. Okay. I could put the Great Hall, but it's blocking various doors, which is not great. I could redraw. Let's try a redraw. Okay, that's not wildly useful either. Okay, that might have been... Should I try one more? Maybe I should have done that one. I would have at least got out here. I'm sort of a bit boxed in, that's the problem. Okay, let's try it one more time. Ah, okay. That's not helpful. So I have managed to block myself in. Never mind. Right, so which one of these is the best bet? Wine cellar gives me a load of gems. Whilst drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. Could have done with that before doing this. Or I could stick the observatory here. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's do that. I get the another star. I don't know what the significance of the stars is. Right, and let's see what we've got here today. Right. Extra gem, Diamandus minor. Okay, so I'll just check upstairs. I don't think there'll be anything there, isn't usually. No, don't think there's any point fiddling with the controls on this. It seems to be once you've got it in position, it's fine. Right, okay, so I'm sort of blocked in now. Tempted just to go and see what turning the lights on and off in the gymnasium did. What's the best way of getting back there? I need to go back. Yeah, I need to go back through this way, don't I? I do have quite a lot of steps, so let's go back to the West Wing Hall, spare room, parlour, etc. And just see. Because I don't think I've ever been through there with the lights after having flicked the switch in the utility closet. So I wonder what it does. I mean, turn the lights out, but what's the significance? I mean, I can see with the dark room it made sense, but in here it doesn't actually really seem to have any purpose. No. Okay, I should probably just run round to security. I can head back out, run round to security, just check whether I've got all the items. Straight on, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not missing anything there. We've got everything there is. So I think at this point all I can really do, yeah, it is this way, is head outside and just go and look at that out the outside, the outer room over here, see what I can do there. What have we got today? Okay, adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. Not particularly useful at this stage because I can't really draft anything more. Hovels, special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. I suppose under certain circumstances could be useful. I mean, daylight today where I've got a lot of steps, that would probably be kind of useful. Or the trading post, items for trade. Not a great deal of point picking anything up at this stage though, is there? Have I done the trading post before? I can't remember. I don't think I have. I'm not sure I've done any of these here, so yeah, you see, neither of these two are going to do anything at the moment, so short of finding something in there. So let's do the trading post for now. Right, so is there anything other than trade? Dynamite, a little too dangerous to pick up. Yes, no kidding. Why is it here? And what is that? Okay, it's a box. Right. So this feels like you need to get some combination of things. So clicking on the grey ones is doing nothing. The yellow ones okay, what am I trying to do? Okay, I can I've no idea what I'm actually attempting to do. Oh, that's now... Okay. That's now turned that one into... I am somewhat bemused. Okay, that's reset things. Oh. Okay. So, do I have to... Oh no, that's now gone out. I wondered if I had to somehow turn all of these yellow. Does it only... I wonder. Right, if I've got a yellow in the corner, so I need to get the yellows into 4 corners. Okay. I haven't quite worked out the pattern as to how this operates. that's not. So let's do that one. So that's easy, right? That swaps that with one with that one. Right, how do I get both of these? I can get one or the other. Yeah, I can't quite work it out. It's getting a yellow square over here is proving the most problematic. Because that's quite easy to get done. Yeah, now nothing moves. No. Okay, I'm going to be here all day trying to work that out. I might need to think about that one rather than clicking randomly. So I can't quite work out. Clicking on the yellow ones, yeah, that's moved all of them up one, right? Clicking on the purple one, see, that moved that one from there to there, and then that one from there to there. I don't. It's moving these around these. I will need to think about that, I think, as to how that actually operates. I'll try another day, I think. So, just out of interest, select an item. Oh, I see, I can trade things. Okay, got you. So I can trade one thing for another. Right. I mean, I don't think there's anything I can do, right? No. I don't think there's anything I can really do. So, let's just have a look. So I can trade. Are these always the same, I wonder? Coin purse for car keys. Lockpick for metal detector. Lucky rabbit's foot. Yeah, I mean, there's not really any great point in trading things, but that's what that does. Okay, right, well, I think I'm going to have to call it a day at this point, and come back tomorrow and see if I can get any further. Respectable villa. Okay. Three new rooms, which I think was the showroom, the trading post, and what else did I draft that was new? not sure. The others all feel like I might have done them before, but there you go. It says there's 3. Right. However, that's it. Come back on day 11.